The day my quietest student broke the entire school and fixed it. I teach 8th grade English in a small public school, and for years I thought I had seen every kind of student there was. Loud ones, funny ones, troublemakers, the I forgot my homework professionals, but nothing prepared me for Eli. Eli didn't cause problems. He didn't talk at all. Not in class, not to other students, not even during group work. If you asked him a question, he'd just nod or shrug. His file said selective mutism, but honestly it felt like he had just checked out of the world. At first, I tried everything. Eli, you can write your answers instead. Nothing. Eli, just give me a thumbs up or down. Nothing. I even let him sit in the back with headphones during work time. Still nothing. Weeks went by like that. Then one day, the principal called me in. We're having a district observation next Friday. They'll be evaluating classroom engagement. And immediately, I thought of Eli. Because one disengaged student can tank your entire evaluation. So yeah, I got desperate. That week, I changed everything. Monday, I turned the lesson into a debate. The class was loud, excited, fully in it. Eli just stared at his desk. Tuesday, I tried storytelling. Everyone shared their stories. Eli had a blank page. Wednesday, I brought snacks. Participation equals chips. It worked for everyone, except him. Thursday, I stayed after school staring at his empty notebook. And then I noticed something. Tiny doodles. Not random ones. Detailed characters. Scenes. Even speech bubbles. The kid wasn't disengaged. He was just somewhere else. So Friday, observation day, I did something I had never done before. I scrapped the lesson plan completely. The evaluator was sitting in the back with a clipboard, and I said, "Today we're not doing essays. We're making comics." The class went crazy in a good way. I gave them paper, markers, full freedom. Tell any story you want. Within minutes, the room was alive. And for the first time all year, Eli looked up. Not just looked up, he reached for a marker. I didn't say anything. I just watched. He started drawing fast like he'd been waiting for this moment. By the end of class, every group presented. Aliens, superheroes, dumb jokes. Then it was Eli's turn. The whole room went quiet because nobody had ever heard him speak. He walked to the front slowly and held up his paper. It was a comic about a kid sitting in a classroom where everyone spoke a different language except him. In the final panel, the kid builds a bridge out of drawings so people can understand him. No words, just images. The room stayed silent for a second. Then someone said, "Wait, that's actually deep." Another kid said, "That's fire." And then the whole class started clapping. Not the fake kind, the real kind. Eli didn't smile, but for the first time, he looked at them. After class, the evaluator came up to me. I was ready for criticism. Instead, she said, "Do you realize what just happened?" I said, "I think so." She said, "You got the quietest student in the school to communicate in front of everyone without forcing him to speak." She paused. "That's not teaching. That's impact." The next week, I was asked to train other teachers, but that's not what stayed with me. A month later, I found a folded paper on my desk. No name, just a small comic. A teacher dropping a lesson plan into a trash can. Under it, 2 tiny words. "Thank you." Now I'm curious. If you were in that class, would you have spoken up or stayed silent like Eli?